Have you ever paused and wondered why your world feels quieter than most? Why everyone around you seems surrounded by people, laughter, plans, constant chatter, while your own life feels still, almost too still? Why your phone rests silent while theirs never stops buzzing? At first, that silence can sting. You might even ask yourself, what's wrong with me? But what if I told you nothing is wrong with you at all? What if this silence is not a sign of failure, but of transformation? What if the lack of friends in your life is not a void, but evidence of depth? Because sometimes solitude doesn't mean you are missing connection. It means you have outgrown noise. Stay until the end, because this reflection may forever change the way you see loneliness, silence, and the meaning of friendship itself. Number 1. The quiet before expansion. The Stoics taught that life has seasons, just as nature does. There are seasons of growth, of pruning, of stillness, and each one has purpose. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "Be like the rocky promontory against which the waves continually break, but it stands firm and tames the fury of the water around it." When your life feels quiet, when friends fade, calls slow, and invitations stop, it often means the waves of life are changing their rhythm. You're not broken, you're evolving. Because silence is rarely empty. It's often filled with growth, too subtle to be seen. And in that stillness, something powerful begins, the return to yourself. Many people can't handle this phase. They rush to fill the void with noise, distractions, and shallow company, anything to avoid the discomfort of being alone. But you who are watching this, might be in the rare season of spiritual expansion. The lack of friends doesn't mean abandonment. It means life is making space, clearing what no longer aligns with who you're becoming. And sometimes that silence is the sound of alignment. Number 2, you stopped performing for connection. Let's be honest, a lot of friendships are built on performance. You laugh at things that don't amuse you. You agree to things you don't believe in. You stay where your spirit feels restless, just to avoid being alone. But the moment you stop performing, the crowd disappears. Seneca wrote, "Associate with people who are likely to improve you. Welcome those whom you can improve." He didn't say many people, he said the right people. When you start valuing authenticity over approval, something shifts. The invitations lessen, the conversations thin, and at first it hurts, because performance used to be your bridge to belonging. But slowly you realize that bridge was leading you away from yourself. The lack of friends then can mean this. You have stopped auditioning for roles that betray your values. You are no longer willing to shrink to fit into small minds. And when you outgrow pretense, silence becomes sacred. Because a calm mind is worth more than a crowded room. Number 3, solitude reveals what company conceals. People often say they fear loneliness, but what they truly fear is meeting themselves. Solitude is a mirror, one that reflects not just your face, but your truth. When the noise fades, you start hearing what was always there. Your doubts, your desires, your regrets, your dreams. Epictetus warned, "No man is free who is not master of himself." And solitude is the training ground of mastery. While others seek company to avoid confrontation with their inner world, you are learning to stand still inside your own mind. That's not loneliness, that's strength in its rawest form. Imagine this. 2 people walk through silence. One feels lost, desperate for distraction. The other feels at home, observing, reflecting, calm. Both are alone, but only one is free. The lack of friends, then, means you are facing the one companion that never leaves, yourself. And that relationship is the foundation of all others. When you learn to sit in solitude without seeking escape, you develop something unshakable, inner peace that no company can give and no absence can take away. Number 4, depth repels the shallow. It's not arrogance, it's resonance. When your values rise, your circle naturally narrows. Marcus Aurelius wrote, The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. If your thoughts are deep, reflective, and purposeful, then shallow company will always feel suffocating. You can't breathe in an atmosphere of gossip when your spirit craves growth. The truth is, not everyone can meet you where you've grown. And that's okay. Depth is not meant to be universally understood. It's meant to be rare. When you start valuing peace over popularity, silence over small talk, and meaning over attention, you enter a new frequency, and at that frequency, only certain souls can reach you. So, if your life feels quiet right now, understand this. It's not a punishment, it's filtration. You are being separated, not from people, but from illusions. Number 5, the right souls find you in stillness. The Stoics believed in nature's timing, that all things arrive as they should. Friendship, too, is part of that natural rhythm. Seneca wrote, "It is quality rather than quantity that matters in friendship." The right people do not appear through effort, they appear through alignment. Think of it like this. You are the lighthouse, not the ship. Your role is not to chase, but to shine. When your light is steady, when your values are clear, your peace unshaken, the right ships find their way to you. If you dim yourself to be seen by everyone, you will attract confusion. But if you remain bright in your truth, you attract clarity. Your solitude, then, is not empty time. It's your beacon. It's preparing you for the arrival of those who are meant to walk beside you. Not because they fill your emptiness, but because they recognize your fullness. The lack of friends doesn't mean you are unlovable. It means you are becoming more selective with love. Number 6, the Stoic reframing, from lack to luxury. To the Stoics, the measure of wealth was never gold, it was independence. They believed that the fewer things and people you need to feel whole, the freer you become. Epictetus said, "He who needs less is nearest the gods." So what does that mean for friendship? It means that solitude, properly understood, is luxury, the luxury of clarity, focus, and unshakable peace. While others scatter their energy trying to belong everywhere, you are gathering yours to belong deeply, first to yourself, then to the few who truly see you. The lack of friends isn't poverty, it's refinement. It means your spirit is learning the difference between noise and nourishment. You're no longer searching for company to validate your worth. You're building a life so whole that companionship becomes an addition, not a requirement. That is not loneliness. That is freedom disguised as quiet. Number 7, the wisdom in the waiting. If you feel a sting sometimes, that ache of missing laughter, connection, presence, don't suppress it. Acknowledge it, because even strength longs for warmth. But remember this, longing is not failure. It's proof that your heart is still open, just patient. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "To live happily is an inward power of the soul," meaning happiness doesn't arrive with others, it awakens within you. Your solitude is not a sign that you're behind. It's the incubation stage of something beautiful, a deeper version of yourself being born. When friendship returns, it will be on different terms. Not because you need someone to complete you, but because you have found someone who complements your completeness. So, what does the lack of friends truly mean? It means you no longer confuse noise for connection. It means your peace costs more than your popularity. It means you are learning what the Stoics mastered long ago, that solitude is not the absence of love, but the beginning of wisdom. If your life feels quiet right now, take heart. The silence is not punishment, it's preparation. Preparation for clarity, preparation for truth. Preparation for relationships built not on fear, but on authenticity. Because the greatest friendships are not born out of loneliness. They are born out of fullness, when two complete souls recognize one another. And until then, walk your path with dignity. Let solitude forge your strength. Let peace become your companion. And remember, you are not behind, you are becoming. If this message spoke to you, subscribe to the Stoic Voice, where we explore timeless Stoic wisdom for modern strength. Because clarity is power and peace is the ultimate victory. Live the Stoic way.